Movement is an essential aspect of our everyday lives. We run, walk, swim, and bike to get from place to place. Our capacity to move shapes every moment that we are awake. Understanding these movements and how they are performed is important to living full and productive lives free of impediments. At the University of Missouri in Columbia, researchers are studying mice running behaviors. Using novel and inexpensive techniques to study their movements, or kinematics, new understandings of how exercise can affect gait behavior are being uncovered.
One of the things that we're really interested in is in how locomotion evolves, right? So how patterns of limb movement are changing through evolutionary time. If we look across animals, those skeletons are very different. And in many ways they're tailored to the functional needs of the animal. I want to know how that changes, right? In the grand, kind of over grand time scales. I want to know how do skeletons adapt to their environment. So the goal with the camera setup was to use sort of off-the-shelf technology. And so with two cameras we can reconstruct three-dimensional coordinates. And with three-dimensional coordinates we can track joint movements. And this essentially opens up this avenue of research to a lot more labs that wouldn't be doing it. We're not doing anything that's really new, we're just trying to do it in a way that is more accessible to people.
This research is one step in a variety of procedures oriented towards improving our understanding of motion. Other researchers in other departments are also studying problems that relate to movement.
So I work at the Missouri Orthopedic Institute, and what you're standing in right now is our gait lab. So this just came online this summer. And what we do here is, three things you can measure: motion capture, ground reaction forces, and EMG, which is a measure of muscle activation. You're talking about putting markers on, different areas of the body and tracking motion of, body segments. So we do the same thing here.
I think it's interesting. Everybody moves a little bit different. Everybody has a different genetic build, and the question always comes: why is one individual predisposed to an injury and one is not? I think it's just one of those captivating things out there that we want to know more about.
If these methods can prove to be applicable to humans, this research could advance our knowledge of movement-related health issues.
Can we prescribe exercise or dietary regimens that prevent osteoporosis? Mice are a great model because we can see effects in a matter of days or weeks or months. And we can repeat experiments, control experimental variables, right? So the mice that we have in the lab, we've essentially controlled their genetics. They're more or less genetically identical.
We still don't know everything about motion, and we are continuing to take strides to look into new and exciting understandings.
You never know when the next big breakthrough will come, right? And you don't know where it will come from. Ultimately, if we can understand, if we can use mice to understand the interaction between all of those things that lead to bone health, then maybe we can say something about what people should be doing to better take care of their bones.